Alright, how's it going everybody? RD, Road Adversity here. We're back with another video. This is my Infernape deck. I'm gonna make one adjustment. That's the original deck. If you want to try that out, I had great success with it. I'm gonna make one adjustment, and that is we're going to add a second copycat to our deck. So this is the new deck. That was the original one. This is the updated one. I just released a video not too long ago with that deck. So if you want to see that one, go check it out. Immense success with this deck so far. Right now, the meta is very interesting. There's no real definitive deck yet, which is great. Suicune isn't like dominating like it used to be. Um, you know, I've heard Mega Altaria was pretty good. I don't see it very often, and I wonder why. And so I had like a lot of pack points built up. I had a few gold left over. Um, I had a lot already. So when the season dropped, I was able to get quite a bit of the new cards. So I was able to get Copycat early, Flame Patch early. I had 2 copies of Blaziken, like my first night of opening packs, and things like that. So I was able to really just start making decks pretty. Oh, May, I had copies of May. Just maybe start making decks pretty immediately. So that's one thing I was happy for, is my ability to just go ahead and make a bunch of decks. Even though I mainly was just playing a bunch of Blaziken, because I was told that was gonna be the best, and I was a fan of Blaziken. Just want to see how it go. But the more I played Blaziken, the more I was like, I'd rather just play Infernape because Infernape does the same thing. Just he's not worth 3 prizes, and he also has a he's pretty bulky at 170. I don't run a giant cape in this deck, but really just not needed here. But let me just jump into a match and just continue talking as we play. Uh, and so yeah, hopefully run into some competitive decks that we can actually showcase really nicely, and hopefully get some good draws here. This deck plays really well almost no matter what, unless you just don't get Infernape. So with 2 copies of Copycat, we should be better off getting into Infernape. And going second is not a guaranteed win, but very, very solid to start. So what I would love to see here. Okay, he leads with 1, which is really good. I mean, which is really bad, but decent for us because we'll reshuffle our hand. Hopefully, I think with this we should convince him to probably keep that in his hand. If he does, it's better for us this turn. He red cards this. Okay, we don't mind that at all. All right, good deal. In an oak. Actually, now I do mind it because he's at 5. I actually do mind that now. But that's all right. We should hopefully get Chimchar here. Another Heatmore. Not the happiest about that, but uh, won't complain here. We had a decent hand with Copycat. I think Copycat was going to get us in a very good spot, especially if we drew a something else. We could have like another basic or something there. Chimchar would have been great here, just to go and get him powered up. Um, but we're going to get Zangoose going here. Really, no real issues here. Well, I guess there is a bit of an issue in the fact that we cannot get Chimchar going, so that can be tricky here. And if he gets an early Blaziken, our only thing that's helping us right now is the fact that we went yeah, the only thing that's helping us is the fact that we went second. So if he went second, this match would pretty much be close to over, but we would have had the Copycat there. So okay, good deal. 5. He still has 5 cards. I'm gonna go ahead and play you for really no good reason. Luckily, he has 5, so his hand didn't change at all there. We just want to see Chimchar at the worst here, and we don't get Chimchar, so that's kind of scary. We do get a decent hand here though. Um, all hope isn't lost, but except for the fact that we now played this Heatmore, we can get potentially Sabrina. So that is what's left here. So he shouldn't. I don't. Mega Blade. This deck doesn't run anything like This deck isn't running anything like Mars, so he already probably uses one disruption already, which is perfectly fine here. We get a draw here, and then we get Oak here, so yeah, pretty. I was like, it's almost guaranteed we get Chimchar here. Only issue really is I really want both Chimchars right now because I will say, Sabrina does end this run here, so if we might need to see both Chimchars because yeah, a knockout here into a if he gets Sabrina here, he wins off 3 knockouts. So Lily there, I figured he'd Lily, which is fine. Long as he had to use it early. Interesting. Okay, not a problem. Again, a Sabrina here does end, so that's what I'm pretty much scared of here. That copycat did us wonders though, so if we draw copycat here, no, we didn't draw him. I'll say we would definitely play him over. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. Unfortunate. I think that we couldn't put ourselves in a position. I should have not played Heat more there, but very scared of not playing him. We didn't get red either here, so uh so a Sabrina here wins it for him. Or yeah, it has to be Sabrina. Yep, he did get it. I figured he would. That's why I was very, very much wanted to make sure we had 2 Chimchars that last turn. I wanted to set up 2 Infernapes because I was very much afraid of getting Sabrina there. So unfortunate. I think that red card is an interesting card. I never advise people to run red card except when Suicune was a big when like people would have like 7 card hands. But like when people, the early game red card is so dicey. Is there's a lot of times I'm praying my opponent uses red cards, and there's times where I'm like, please do not red card me. So it's very much like a back and forth with the red card and me. Like yeah, sometimes I'm like, yeah, give me a red card, and sometimes I'm like, do not by any means let me see red card. So and when it does happen, a lot of times I'll get the perfect hand I need, and I love when that happens because I will flex that hand as soon as you red card me, I will do everything that you thought you were stopping me from doing. So, but yeah, that red card pretty much saved them because early copycat there would have probably got us into our Chimchar, which I'm wishful thinking. We could have just in theory drawn the same hand in theory. But I think an early copycat would have probably set us up for better success early game. So him going first kind of sucked for us. Um, we do have a heat. What a flame patch. Jellicent is interesting here. What is I forgot what his trainer does. I think he has a card that allows the trainer card for Jellicent allows him to heal up. Um I truly don't care if we lose. This is tough. I get into heat more and we'll flame patch here. Um I usually don't like to use flame patches early because now we have to set up Infernape and we only pretty much get one re-attack. Okay, I figured Jellicent's yeah. Okay, good. Mm. I'll go ahead and lead Chimchar here. Just in hopes that we get our rare candy here. If we just draw into it, yeah, I'll say that would be awesome. Yeah. Then we just copycat. Another beauty of copycat is like a turn like this, really low hand. I do like Flame Patch though. I'm honestly conflicted because we already have Flame Patch. So, do we, for any reason, need to copycat here? Copycat would be perfect if we didn't already have Flame Patch. I think we don't want to shoot ourselves in the foot and not get the card we need again. So, I'm going to save him. And again, at worst, we can always just use him next turn as well. So, not a big deal either. This is one of those matches. I think having Lily would have been good. It's gonna be tricky here because he can set if he sets something up, that's gonna be the end of it. Um, I don't know what he can do here, but he can. Okay, good, 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 good. Then he, I think he just loses here then, or he just hopes we didn't get what we needed. All right, beautiful hand here, and we copycat, fill up the rest of our hand. Cyrus. Second rare candy. And do we get our second Infernape? We do. Might as well. Might as well, huh? And we'll attack it. Beautiful, beautiful play there. I think using copycat last turn wouldn't have hurt either. How big of a draw we got there. I think now that I think about it, it wouldn't have hurt. We most likely would have pulled our other flame patch or at worst a oak. So we would have should have gotten into it. Now that I think about it, because he had 4 cards or something like that. Then we would have drew. Long as we pull oak, we would have gotten a whole deck. So it wouldn't have actually hurt. I was just like, it's just best to just like keep my hand low. He's most likely not gonna Mars me here. Again, that was more of an experimental deck, and he didn't even get the one card that heals Jellicent. So I don't know. Yeah, Jellicent, if it was like 150, might be viable. But if sitting at 120, um, that's that's getting O-coded by everything. Uh, yeah. So okay, we're going second. Already have rare candy in our hand. All right, so this is the start. Ah, interesting. Interesting. You know, if I see the exact deck, I'm running. Hold on. Mind you, this may be Blaziken. Double. Okay, I was gonna say, this is probably Blaziken. I think this Heatmore deck works really well. I think also with Blaziken, it's a very solid pairing. Um, oh, also with the Flame Patch, I forgot. Uh, there's no reason not to. I don't think this deck's running Disruption, but I just realized with the Flame Patch, you have a good chance to set up Moltres to on any turn. Like if you led with the wrong Pokemon, Flame Patch plus whatever, solid combo. All right, what's scary here? I've almost never ran into this situation, so this is a little scary. This might be the first time I run. I don't already have Flame Patch when I set up Infernape, so we hope we see Copycat here. Or if Blaziken does come out, how much to retreat for Moltres? Well, he would have to waste a Flame Patch, which isn't that bad. Yep. Not what I want. We haven't lost nobody yet. Okay, yeah, we haven't lost nobody, so we're fine. Flame Patch, we win just from hitting Moltres here. If no Flame Patch, we're retreating anyway, so it doesn't matter. Oak. Ah. Interesting. Okay. We're in a good spot here anyway. Let me go ahead and Sabrina here. What he needs to get out of this situation here is I have to retreat there anyway. And I'm gonna attack because I want to bet a Cyrus Moltres later. What he's gonna need here is he's gonna need two for him to even attack. He's gonna need two flame patches. Okay, good. We know we're not gonna get Cyrus or Sabrina here. He's gonna need two flame patches and and he won't be able to attack. Or one flame patch and he can retreat but not attack. Okay, perfect. That's what we needed. It was just one turn. If he does have Cyrus, so that's gonna suck too. Golly. What the world? Yeah, you do not need Moltres in this deck at all, brother. Uh we just need to see Flame Patch when we win here. Alright, good deal. Yep. Guess you've seen it. Seen it a mile away. Copycat wouldn't have been that helpful that game because he had a low hand. So sometimes Copycat is not great, but if your opponent ever is like just gets earned lucky early and they get all their researches and they get everything they need early, that's good for you because if they're drawing and you get your Copycat early, you can keep up with them. So it is a great early game equal. It's a really I have made a video on Copycat. It's a very three-dimensional card. Like I advise anyone to run it. It the only detriment is if your opponent has just a low hand. That's it. If you're not running disruption though, they most likely won't be in that situation too often. And we're going second, so very very nice here. Yeah. Wait, let me see. What are you running? Fighting here. We going second, right? Would it be bad to go Zangoose here? I don't think so. I had a feeling it was gonna be type null. That's why I was like, when I've seen fighting, the only time you're gonna see fighting is type null. I should have said I'm gonna say my predictions out loud, but just so you guys don't think I'm lying. I was like, as soon as I seen that, I said this is most likely a type null deck. Could have been Hitmonchan though. I've seen a lot of that lately. They usually type null and you're gonna get Rampardos, which is if I don't see if he doesn't get his fossil early, we're in good shape. All right, we're in really good shape here. This could be Heatmore. Yeah, so Heatmore will be fine with that actually. Um, and if he does go into that fossil, I am targeting the mess up out of it. So Copycat, late Copycat. So it's fine. We're not threatened here by anything. We're just gonna go ahead and attack. This is why I went Chimchar, honestly, because I thought about it. I said if we can get an early Infernape, we're living good here. Okay, good. I was gonna say it hits. I think it puts us in knockout range if Rampardos comes out. How many four? Four. We already have two Infernapes. I mean, yeah, two Infernapes. Copycat. I think I'd rather Oak here, even though this wouldn't have been a bad turn to Copycat. Okay, we do get Infernape here. Yeah, we already have everything we need, so for a double attack and uh we're not threatened at all by Rampardos. Actually, I'm tripping. If he's running 13, he hasn't gotten too lucky here. Darn, Sabrina would have been awesome here. I'm kind of scared now. That's fine. That's why Rampardos is so he's so scary, man. He's the great equalizer in pocket. You just need one turn to swing. One turn to swing for 130 is so insane. He needs. Oh, good. Okay, he just is the same. All right, we run flame patch. We run flame patch here, guy. My guy. Copycat. And Pokeball. We could have set up probably our second Chimchar there. I think. Hopefully, it would have been good. Yeah, Copycat's looking nice, man. Copycat's looking nice. Finally get him very consistently. I'm starting to feel like maybe I don't need him. It feels like anytime I see him, I usually end up having Oak or somebody in my hand. So, but I won't say never because he definitely, if I see him early game, it will be good. The day I get both Pokeballs, Copycat, and like another basic or something in my hand, that's when I'm going to shout. But yeah, very solid deck. Very tough to beat us. Ah, are we going first too? And we're going first. But do not fear. We're solid. Please give me copycat soon, though. I'll say that. I will say that much, though. The only downside is you can. Oh, good. He misplayed there. I would say you can outplay us if you're strategic with not playing bench. But when again, you run into this situation. Good. We got Oak. I would have took copycat as well. Second Chimchar. This should give us Zangoose here, but I think we want to go into double Chimchar, right? Right. Right, team. Is there any reason we wouldn't go double Chimchar here? Let me think for 2 seconds. Poison. We do have a sacrificial heat more, so I think we're fine with this. Interesting. I have a feeling I've had a feeling him playing. Yeah. I mean, that's totally. Go ahead. Early, like that does nothing for you right now, and we're in very good shape. If we see Infernape, this match ends as soon as Infernape comes out. Yeah, this deck. I thought it probably does. I say I would imagine this deck runs Lilied. Let's see one. Okay, good. Lily Chimchar here. Cross our fingers. We see we just see Infernape here, cause I just want a Cyrus or Sabrina. I really don't want to waste time. And good, we did get Infernape, so it's it's nice when it works out like that. I don't see more scared of Crobat than anything because of his healing, and he also can't. Oh shoot! You know I just realized we still don't have a flame patch here. The go into Zangoose here. He's doing 100 here. Darn. One of the few times I think Jellicent. Oh, good. We can win off Jellicent then. Or can we? He's doing 100 here. We need to see Flame Patch or Copycat. He has 3 cards. Or just our second Earth. We still have an Oak. Yeah. Not what I wanted to see at all. I don't think Sabrina here does anything. If he had a double Dark Ride, that would be useful. Because he just retreats, still can attack. If he has Cyrus, he wins no matter what. Yeah, so Sabrina wouldn't have worked there no matter what. If he has Cyrus, he wins. And I think, considering it's a Crobat deck, he most definitely runs double Cyrus. Um, only thing there, I don't think Crobat would have been worse, right? Maybe I should have just, no, we would have been poisoned. That was unfortunate. Just one flame patch away from a loss there. That's really it. We drew into Infernape. This is why copycat is so important. But even 2 copies, he was bottom deck there. We did get everything else we needed though, so no, I can't complain. Just one flame patch away. So when that's one thing you need to always consider when you lose is like, did you lose? Why did you lose? Go ahead and play 2 basics. That would make my day. Usually, some people are more quick to play 2 basics when they go second, just because if I disrupt his hand, that would be kind of bad, right? Um, 2 Oaks. I don't like any of the cards in my hand, so I think I'll just copycat here. We could have Oak there, but I think I just want to get 4 new cards. I'd rather take 4 potentially new cards, and we don't get 4 new cards. Do you play your bench? Again, oh, he does. There is a beauty to it. That's interesting that he did it. He did have that much faith. Yeah, we got it. We need to get Chimchar. I would love to Sabrina here to delay him, but we gotta go ahead and get into Chimchar. No ifs, ands, or doubts about it. Scary though. Do we take the chance? We gonna draw a card, so it's 9 cards and 9 cards. 2 flame patches. Will we get an early flame patch? Is the question. And is it even worth striking um his Torchic? Because we just need to knock one Blaziken out, so uh yeah. I'm just gonna assume he's gonna get into Blaziken here, so I'm just gonna take this. Yeah, good prediction. They do run red card. Okay, I was like, I've seen a lot of the new Blazikens do run red card. I figured he would get into Blaziken, so I wasn't worried. I was more so worried about if we didn't get a flame patch here. We don't get the flame patch here. So as you see, very worthy turn here. Do we yeah, we definitely should. Oak here, right? Yeah, for sure, for sure. We need to get our second flame patch into. Okay, we win then. That's why we play so well into play. I mean, 'cause we do the same damage. We do just about everything the same. Yep, that's he's there. He didn't even. I could have been baiting. I didn't even use up my flame patch yet. I could have baited. I could have baited him into a concede there. That's what's kind of funny about that. He didn't even know. But yeah. Oh my god, this deck's feeling really good. It's been a minute. And I really don't know if it's just the I don't really know how to describe it, but this deck is really dominant right now, and it's kind of funny too, considering the sheer volume of counters to Blaziken right now. Um, Going first, not never really want to see that, but I will say this is the exact hand I talk about all the time when I say going into a water deck. That sucks though. This is the exact hand I talk about all the time when I say you want copycat. You get a early look at it, 3 benches, copycat, 4 new cards. Where else can you do this? Zangoose. Heat more. I'm gonna play Zangoose here. If only we led Zangoose, that would have been. I would have enjoyed that a lot more. Again, not like this is like the one small niche thing that makes our deck that kind of keeps our deck from ticking too perfectly. Oh, if this is Suicune, we just kind of shot ourselves in the foot. Yeah, I just thought about the fact that the chance of us is I sure you will attack it. Okay, perfect. You don't even attack there. You don't even attack there. Please give me a flame patch here. Okay, this will do. Please, I need to see a flame patch ASAP. All right, good, 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 good. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna say F you to God darn it though. Because we could get Infernape next turn. Wow. We very much could get Infernape next turn. And just knock out Suicune here. That's not what I want to do though. This is what I want to do. I want to put pressure into one of his. I want to just get a knockout on one of these Froakies. He has no way of killing it because he won't throw energy on one of them. And if he evolves one, I don't care. That's fine. I have to debate though. If we don't get a rare candy this turn, we pretty much like lost a chance to knock out a Froakie early. So that's why I was more worried than anything to about it. So, interesting. He's just gonna evolve that one. Oh, he just Iridas. Interesting. Very interesting. So here's the thing, and of course, we literally get exactly what I predicted to happen. Here's the thing, though. 30 on. You know why this actually wasn't a bad play on the one he threw energy on? And I'm gonna target you specifically. Uh, or should I target the other one? Because what I fear may happen here is a. Uh, no, he would need both Greninjas. Yeah, I'm still actually. I'm gonna have to hit you either way because I think this is gonna be the one that evolves into the EX Greninja, and if he evolves to EX Greninja, I need to be able to one shot him. So unfortunate though. Which one? Yeah, I figured as much. Do we have already? All right, scary, scary hours if he has Cyrus, because now we're in real trouble. Do you also have Cyrus? Have you used anything? Uh-oh. This might be an ill if he has Cyrus. That's what I was figured on. He did he literally just get the perfect hand? He's only 6 cards. He may have Cyrus. Yeah, I figured. Okay. He got the perfect hand. If we get only thing that wins us here is yeah, flame patch. We didn't get it, so unfortunate. Should I have just went ahead and evolved there? That's why I keep debating now. Should we have just evolved that last turn? And flame patch actually wouldn't matter either. This is what we got. This is our win condition. Wait, why did I play this second heat more? Very, very costly mistake there actually by me. And I should have just went and evolved. Yep. Wait, we haven't got a knockout either way, so we should have walked right back into our hand. He hasn't got a knockout. One Infernape. We need to see our rare candy, but I think we just misplayed there. We maybe should have um we shouldn't have played our second heat more. That actually because the damage he's finna do is catastrophic here. Is he's gonna do well, his hand's very small, so he's gonna do. Oh, and we also don't have our second flame patch yet. Yeah, I think I should just win it. I should evolve that early Greninja. He had the perfect hand too. Cause if we lost Infernape early, I mean sorry, we should yep. He only does 100. Okay, we survive here. We just gotta see our flame patch and that's it. We survive here though. He does 120. So that second Heatmore was costly there. 2 cards. Copycat. Need to see flame patch. No, with Sabrina, yeah, Sabrina wouldn't matter there either. Um, okay, we lost. Unfortunate. I think a few misplays there. I think one before we got Mars or when he managed to get the perfect Cyrus play. That's actually supposedly the strongest deck in the game. Was that we just went against and they pretty much got the perfect hand. He played really defensive and which was smart early, which I think he not only did he play that perfectly, he got the perfect cards um as well. And I should have. I was like praying to not get Cyrus. But I should like we would have survived anyway. And one thing I seen, what I reason I saw everything he was gonna do. I saw all the risk in the management, and we could have still ultimately won that deck. It always seems to come down to us getting our second flame patch. That is the only, almost the only reason that Blaziken may outperform this deck is the fact that Blaziken needs the flame patch to only get his second Blaziken set up. We need the flame patch every time we want to attack in sequence. So that's our one flaw. Okay, good. He double bench there. Looks like a Flareon deck. Oh, I forgot. There's a Chimchar thing. There's a Chimchar thing, and we don't even have it. Not a good looking hand, honestly. Play a second. I hope to see Copycat soon, or just research one or two. Again, that's four cards in his deck to get some draw going. So yeah, Copycat would be perfect right about now. Please, no. Oh, well, I can't complain about that actually. It's like the one thing that actually helps us here. Interesting. Um, Flareon. He still can get to Flareon here. No, he can't. Oh, Torchic. Oh, this is one of those sticks. Yeah, okay, I see. I see what's going on here. Darn. I was gonna say, once we get a knockout on Sylveon here, we were gonna be good. We gotta play defensive now. Is absolutely no way he didn't get he doesn't have everything he needs to get into Blaziken. We're gonna hit this second Torchic. Worst case scenario, we could just double into it. Then Cyrus his Sylveon, and that wins us the game. Did he use anything? He's debating. The reason is for yeah, and he think he made potentially the right play there. I would. It's no reason not to go into your Mega Blaze. It absolutely is no reason there not to go into your Mega Blaziken. And if he Marses us or something, we should walk into our copycat, so I'm not worried. Uh, we still haven't seen Oak or anything. We win with the hand we have now. If he disrupts it, we lose. I mean, potentially can lose, but with the hand we have now, we just straight up win. I've seen a lot of these decks running red card now, but I don't know. I've yet to see Sylveon though, so I don't know. Okay, no red card, so yeah, you lose here. And I wouldn't have even attempted to attack you without a contingency plan. He actually played that right too, because what he was trying to avoid was giving up damage on Mega Blaziken and getting three prized. So he actually did play that very, very correctly. But we seem to always win that matchup into Mega Blaziken. And I really don't know why, except for the fact that we two shot him, and it's really just about us. Like usually we control more of the game, and we pressure him to go into his Blaziken and attack early. And so all we have to do is just sit with Infernape on the bench. That's why this deck is a lot better than that Blaziken deck. But you could again, like I said numerous times, sub Infernape for Blaziken, and you may get the same result. I'm not sure. Are we second? Please tell me we're second. Please tell me we're second. Please tell me we're second. I could not remember. This is gonna be tough. All right, here we go. Please give me Everyone wants to play this freaking meta deck. Hmm. Okay, we do get copycat a little late though. Zangoose. This is very unfortunate that we didn't get a second Chimchar because that makes things rough. And I really don't want to play too many cards right now. I guarantee yes, Suicune. Heatmore would have been such a better starter here. But at worst, we will get into Heatmore here at worst. Because we need an early knockout, so. Oaks here, good, good. Go get a big hand for me so we can steal it. Yeah, I love it when that happens. Oh, okay, perfect then. Yeah, I could care less. Where's your hand still at 5? Yeah, I'd rather copycat here than anything. But we could also Professor Oak here, but research as well. And we do already have Cyrus too. No, we're trying. We have 5 new cards. Interesting. No Chimchar here kind of sucks because if he gets into his other Greninja, actually he gets a double prizer here. Oh, we might be in. Oh, good, good, good. I was like, we might be in deep trouble if he gets Mm-mm. Copycat at the copycat. I've seen it all, man. I've seen it all. Hmm. A very strong board state for him here. We do need to call there. Okay. Uh, that's the thing. See, so it's like everything we have in our hand won't work. Okay. We have one win condition here. What I want to do is unfortunate. Unfortunate, yeah. This is all we can do. We need rare candy next turn, and we win. If he gets his other Greninja, if he gets Cyrus, anything else like that, we lose. Yeah. So that was what I was and that deck runs I think two copies of Cyrus. That's our second time losing to that deck. Even though we do play really well into it, if we go first, we lose to it. Like, and if they get like set up that early, we had no good board state there. We lost the early flame patch. Yeah, I mean it's tough. We beat that deck pretty easily. To be fair, like we can take out that Greninja early. We one shot Suicune. Even with a cape, if we got red, we one shot them. And we can just threaten in to get an early knockout if they don't get into Greninja early. That's another thing too. So we play so well into that deck. It just sucks how often though that we do not get the cards we need here. Okay, another amazing start. Please lead with just one. Wait, what is this? Electric? Okay, yeah. I really gotta start looking at the types before. Please, that's something. Like, please keep that in mind, team guys. Like, I don't do that. Oh God, not a good hand of copycat. I would have led Heat more than. Well, I mean, we still technically can into Magnezone. This is automatically Chimchar, so two cards. Can't do nothing more here. Not too sure if I want to play the second Hemor here. I wish they had like a oh, they do have the XP. What am I talking about? But this deck uh has no reason to play XP because we gain that energy back with Flame Patch, so it is no real loss there. Um he's gonna swing for 50 here. But I'm not worried about him. I'm worried about Magnemite. See if we can get an early Magnemite knockout. Well, I'm really not worried about anybody here. Do we just set up Zangoose and just call it a day or what? What's Magnezone's HP again, though? Heat more into Mag. See, if we can get the Magnemite, though, he swings 50 twice. No, actually, we're just gonna do this. And I'm gonna copycat here. I could have flame patched there. I'm not gonna. I respect this hand. Alright. It's not like we can attack. We're good. Yep, okay, good. We made the right play then. It said we could Cyrus too, so maybe not the best play. We could have Cyrus that Magneton too, actually. And then the chip damage might have been what we needed to, so. Um, Before I do anything though. Strong case to definitely get into Infernape next turn. But we're also lacking a flame patch. So that's kind of intimidating. And another thing, well, okay. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. He may sub out, which I would do, but he's still threatened by Heat more, so not too concerned. Oh, Magnezone's at 140. But I know they run capes, so that's what I'm worried about. Interesting. Extremely high chance we get the cards we need. What I'm scared of here, uh, this is the smarter play, but we definitely can probably get into Infernape here. Of course we can, and do we? Of course we get the flame patch too, don't we? Of course we do. Yeah, we may. Of course, it's all like literally. Of course, only one flame patch though, so we can't correct our mistake here. But no harm, no foul, I guess, huh? We should. Yeah, we still have one flame patch in the chamber. Yeah, I should have just put faith into getting what we needed. That would have pretty much. And ooh, fudge me. Um. All right. Do we haven't used Sabrina yet, have we? We need Sabrina soon. And we do I use both oaks too? So. And we're fine. We just gotta heat more. This and it's scary about this right now. And he did get Magnezone. Okay. Big misplay earlier. And he managed to get the exact, like, everything he needed here. We got exactly what we needed, which was Sabrina. He does 100. We can't even use the Heatmore strat here. And with two left in the bench. He just subs next to his turn. Korea here is something. All right, yeah, we're up out of here. He got everything he needed. We misplayed though. Well, we didn't misplay. We made the smart play, which was not knowing if I would get my Infernape in a flame patch. Which I should have just assumed. We already had the oak. I should have just assumed we was gonna get everything we needed there. But I was like, if we don't, I put myself in a hole to not even get a knockout this turn. But that was I should have probably just had the leap of faith. So, but yeah, this video is incredibly long. But yeah, we're doing really well. It seems like every match we've lost, it was winnable to a degree. It was winnable. Most of the matches we lost came down to just me getting my flame patch, and you could say that that's the Achilles heel of the deck. And I don't know. I'm very curious to just maybe sub. I'm very curious maybe to just sub out and we lost Zangoose early too. That was also something I just very best poor management by me because losing Zangoose early into electric deck is just not smart, and we just misplayed that whole fight. So that was just all big misplay on my part, guys. So honestly, that match shouldn't have been even like it that's the whole reason we have Zangoose. We said we just put ourselves in such a terrible spot there. So he he played perfectly. We played pretty much piss poor. So that's how we lost that one because we shouldn't be given in an electric deck like that. We should not be freely letting our Zangoose get knocked out. That was my biggest mistake. And of course, we did give Sabrina the turn we needed her, but he managed to get his second Oricorio. So very very rough for us there. And maybe I should have just figured he had Oricorio anyway and just played around. I don't know. Very I hate like thinking about all that now because but learn from me. This deck would have won that match had I just thought two steps ahead. Sometimes I do. You can tell. Some of them I'm like, okay, I know exactly what's gonna happen, and some of them when I play perfectly and I do get the right cards, we win every time. Sometimes I play perfectly, we don't get the right cards, and we lose. So it's always a mix. So I think if we made that earlier play we would have been in a better spot. I should have because then he would have had an injured Zera or on just chilling on a bench. Yeah, we should just save that Zera or for a later knockout. That was terrible misplay by me. I don't know why I was in such. Ah, sorry. Anyways, I'm not even gonna complain. I'm think I was all I could think there was maybe had this been a Blaziken, we could have put pressure on that Oricorio still and would have still been in that match. But at the same time, Infernape's just doing. He's been playing out of his mind just as well. But truly, I may sub him out just to see. I truly don't know if it. I don't see a difference. Um, with him and Blaziken besides the fact that um Blaziken's just a three prizer. That's literally it. But most of the time, I have not even run into that situation where it's like, oh shoot, we need I don't know. I might clone this deck and see how Blaziken fits in here. But Infernape though, he's doing really well. Like this is the most consistent Infernape deck I've ever played, and I'm having a lot of fun with it. So no complaints here, honestly. I really just don't know. Like the only thing is, Infernape, we're chilling with. We can double Infernape, but you have to play into that situation. But again, not always. You don't have to always play into that. You just have to be ready for you just have to go ahead and get with your heat more. You need to go ahead and make sure if when Inferno comes in, he just does a sweep. That's pretty much all you have to do. But yeah, but I think with Blaziken though, he does the same thing. He does the same thing, and he has more HP too. I don't know. We'll give it. We'll try this deck out with Blaziken in another video. Anyways, if you guys did enjoy this, thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe. Rudolph Racing Man. We're out. Peace.